Yeah, so big things are happening at Bridge. We just got the new sauna installed just over like 7 days ago, I'd say. And we also have the cold plunge. So now we're having to explain to people, the benefits between the two. Why would you use one over the other? And it's fun having the sauna in there now. I've been used to the cold plunge and just that pure energy you get when you get out of it. But then having the sauna as well now is a different kind of feeling when you cycle between the two. So do you want to talk a little bit about, I guess, the benefits of the sauna for people who are kind of newer to it?
Yeah, so the sauna has lots of great physical and mental benefits. I think the most significant benefits that I know about are kind of the increased cardiovascular, benefits. For example, after a workout, your heart rate's elevated, the blood's pumping, you go sit in the sauna, and it's like a mini workout because at that level of heat, your heart has no choice but to keep pushing that blood throughout the body. So you're getting a major pump, the blood is going all around, and especially to, your extremities. And it's just a great way to kind of finish off a workout. But the most significant effect that I experience personally is the stress relief of it. It's a little bit different than a cold plunge, which you might mention. But sitting in that sauna for about 10, 15 minutes, it's hard to think about anything very specific. A lot of people just kind of focus on their breath. It's one of those small parts in the day where you have no responsibility or obligation. Your job at that moment is to sit in the sauna and try to relax. And so once you get out of there, you just feel a bit fresh. It's just those little moments in the day where you can kind of take a little time for yourself. And if you're pairing that with an exercise or with a workout, a 45-minute workout is a great thing to do in the middle of the day on lunch break or even after. But you're going to still leave, that workout maybe a little bit stressed. And so getting in that sauna just to finish it off is a great way to just reset for a moment.
Yeah, I think that was my biggest surprise going into it. I thought I'd be able to go in there and just do some deep business work almost in my head. I do some planning, do some marketing stuff, blah, blah, blah. But, maybe the first 5 minutes you're kind of in that zone and you're just clearing out your mind or thinking about random things. But the second half of it, like you said, you're extremely present. You're all right, let's focus in on the breathing here, just clearing the mind and just being present. Because it's hard to think about anything else when you're sitting in a 200-degree sauna just cooking. But you're right, you get out of it and you feel fresh and clean. And it's such a different type of feeling than the plunge. I was used to the feeling getting out of that plunge. You're extremely invigorated. You're pumped up, very clear mind still. But then it's, completely different than getting out of the sauna. Sauna is just almost like a steady energy, like a clear thought pattern still, but not as sharp of an increase. It's just a different kind of feeling. So that's been fun comparing. The plunge benefits is the one I'm most familiar with since we've had it for a while now. Now that's been great for our clients to help with inflammation control, stress management especially, and the breathing practice is incredible. You watch someone get in there for the first time and they're stressed out, breathing from the chest a bunch, and they can't get a control of it for the first 30 seconds. And then again the second time, and it's insane the amount of improvement they make just in that period of time. The body already is hey, we've done this before, we've conquered this challenge, and we can do this again. You're okay, you're in a safe space. And they just switch into that state of control much quicker. And then each time they go in, they're just better and better. So that's been really fun to watch people just improve a lot.
I think most people are used to just doing one or the other, but I think the way to optimize is to do both, and that's called contrast therapy. So the most common practice for contrast therapy is to start with a quick bout of plunge, 1.5 to 3 minutes, and just going right into the sauna. And then you do a 10, 15-minute sauna session, and then finish with cold plunge. And you can cycle through that a few times if you like, but if you have a time constraint, if you're doing a sauna plunge session, you're getting a ton of physical and mental benefits. Because when you're in that plunge, all of that blood is getting shuttled to the core. Your body is just trying to preserve itself. And then once you get out, right into the sauna, that blood you think about it as just releasing back into the body. And so you're kind of shivering out of the plunge, you're all kind of bound up, but right when you sit down in the sauna, you'll feel your posture just kind of relax a little bit. And that gives you time to reset right when you get out of there, finish with a quick plunge.
Yeah.
And then you're good for the day.
Yeah.
Move on.
It's the best routine in the world. I feel like we're so spoiled just having that in the clinic, where we could feel down and just like tired, and then you just hop in the plunge and sauna and like, boom, it's like a brand new day. Even if you do it at like 1 p.m., it's just the perfect reset. It'll be interesting too, even on, weekends, seeing people come in with their friends. I think that's going to be the really cool part about it, especially with the brand of Sisu Saunas, which is what we have. They've been kind of trailblazing the community side of sauna. There's a lot of like health and wellness products out there marketed as like, just do this in your basement, do this in your backyard, just like you and yourself, which is good. You need some aspect of solo kind of recovery and health work. But yeah, doing it with a community is just, it's a different kind of health, a different kind of like health building and work for yourself and your friends too. So that's always a really cool thing. Just like having some buddies, getting into some deep chats, and you're just stacking health benefits. And that's what's so cool about the plunge and sauna combo is that you're stacking the health benefits of both of those. And then you get a friend or two involved, and then you get the community benefits on top of that and the stress management. And maybe a fourth benefit is you're talking about other health routines. Like, oh, I didn't even know about this health routine or this fitness routine. And so you're just trying to stack as many of these variables on top of each other. And that creates a pretty optimized routine.